Hi everyone, this is your classmate Annie. Thank you for tuning in for my final presentation. We all remember that organizations had to drastically adapt during the pandemic. What perked my interest during the semester was the linguistic tone of how organizations that choose to communicate with their employees. The way a company communicates with their team can build or destroy an organization. That's powerful. Words are powerful. With the advanced virtual capabilities, businesses are managing how to compete with other organizations, in addition to having a workforce that includes 4 generations. So how do organizations navigate, especially during and post-pandemic, with the workforce? In order to achieve success within an organization, whether small or large, there must be a level of conformity. The way we achieve that is with genuine connections and developing engagements. Good leadership can inspire the team, guiding the organization through challenges such as the pandemic, making employees feel heard and valued. Scholars have studied and formulated best methods of communication. In 1988, Jeremiah had developed this linguistic approach for organizational leaders to follow. It is called motivating language theory. The framework includes meaning-making language. That's for teammates to understand the purpose-driven and to gain a collective understanding, hopefully to gain their commitment. Empathetic language, to really understand the emotions behind our team members and to make them feel valued and heard. Anonymous surveys could be really effective in this case. And then there's direction-giving language. Without a roadmap, anyone would be lost. That's why if leadership can provide a clear and concise direction, it can really help set the expectation for teammates. With all the research that I had done on this final paper, the funnest part was my methods section in interviewing my senior executive of communication for Bank of America. Her name is Stella Pierce. I was intrigued with her position in the company and what her perception was on the linguistic tone of our organization, especially during the post-pandemic. She's in charge of all internal communication strategies, organization development, and she's also the content writer with our Chief Operating Officer who speaks in our town hall. During our interview, there were some key takeaways from our conversation. Here's what Stella Pierce said about B of A. First and foremost, employees come first. That applies to everyone's mental health and job security. The CEO promised no layoffs during the pandemic, as well as post-pandemic, even though so many companies are going through layoffs during 2023 this year. Stella points out that the bank makes sure that its meaning-making language in ensuring job security is conveyed. Second, regarding employees' well-being, all necessary tools are readily accessible to employees. The company offers many types of free resources, from consultation for emotional support to mindfulness and yoga sessions to financial wellness classes. On top of that, the company provides grants to support the spouses of employees who have experienced job loss during the pandemic or any natural disaster affecting our teammates' location. Third, the company honors its empathetic language in understanding the importance of work-life balance by offering hybrid schedules with 3 2s or 4 1s depending on the role of the employee. I also asked Stella what were some of the challenges she had seen. She said that employees' desire have really transformed, a work from home into a preferred environment. Invitation to returning to the office was really challenging in the beginning. Some had become caretakers for sick family members, and others, more serious cases, teammates choose to cover up their own illnesses in continuing to work in the company. So despite WebEx and Skype serving as its great purposes for collaboration, human connections had really still suffered. Virtual togetherness just isn't quite the same as in-person experience. I wish I had more time to tell you more about what Stella Pierce had shared with me, but you're just going to have to read my final paper to gain further insights in what Stella had shared. So to conclude, there is power in the art of language when it's genuine. Trust and connection go side by side. Effective communication develops engagement. That is a must for an organization to be sustainable. And using a strategic but genuine approach, that's the only way leadership can inspire. Thank you all for this opportunity to present to you. See you soon.